There was so much shown in the newest Tears of the Kingdom trailer that there is so much to talk about. Some of my favorite parts was Ganondorf raising his hands and commencing the destruction upon Hyrule, Gleeok rampaging across the bridge of Hylia, and Link driving the new 600 swirl power 6.4 liter V8 engine 4x4 Hyrulean off-roader. But the scene that caught my attention, the one that I kept coming back to, was this one right here. A malice-infected bokoblin mining an unknown substance while some malice-infected Lizalfos are taking watch. Given the echo of the pickaxe and the stalagmites, we can confirm that this is somewhere underneath Hyrule. While this is all very interesting, what caught my eye, and the eye of the majority of people analyzing this scene, were these blue floating glowing orbs. It is safe to say that these are spirits of some sort floating around, since we have seen the King of Hyrule and the champions being surrounded by blue flames of some sort. But who exactly do these spirits belong to? That is the question that we will answer today. According to Reddit and a vast majority of analysis I have seen, these spirits belong to the inhabitants of Hyrule that have either been captured or killed by Ganondorf himself. Similar to Twilight Princess, in which the blue spirits belong to the people that were trapped in Twilight. Though to me, the idea of those blue spirits belonging to NPCs really didn't quite convince me. Because one, I don't think Nintendo would reuse a detail that plays a big role in the story twice, and two, when we saw these spirits in Twilight Princess, they were located in parts of the world where they would usually reside. So why would the spirits of these innocent people be deep underground in a monster excavation site? So I put on my theorist hat, and for this theory to be guided in a reasonable direction, I looked up history, folklore, legends that had anything to do with blue glowing orbs. And what I found blew my mind. Check it out. What I found was something called an onibi. In Japanese folklore, an onibi, which translates to demon fire, are spirits that are born from the dead bodies of humans and animals. They take the shape of small blue flames that are usually blue or blue-white, and they appear in groups of 20 to 30 orbs. Intense grudges and malice are also able to create onibi. Intense grudges and malice. I cannot make this up. Given this information, I believe that these blue spirits come directly from Ganondorf, either from the bodies of the monsters he has been creating for thousands and thousands of years, or from the intense grudge and malice that he holds and produces. Even the name Onibi gives us more evidence. The literal translation is demon fire. Wouldn't you think that the hatred, resentment, and malice coming from the Demon King would result in a mystical essence called demon fire? These connections seem to fit all too perfectly that personally it's difficult to think otherwise once you're aware of the folklore of the Onibi. So that is why we see these blue spirits floating around right next to these malice infected monsters. Not because they have been captured, but because they have been created in some sort of way by the Demon King himself. Now we could call wraps on this theory, I could ask you to like and subscribe, yada yada yada. But I had this speculation on just how these blue flaming orbs could play a part in the story. But if you are enjoying the theory so far, a like would help send this out to more people so they can watch it. And if you like Zelda content, I got Zelda content, so why not subscribe? That's what we call a win-win. Now remember that scene where these fiery malice comments are being shot all over? We can see that they actually turn into Ganondorf's monster army upon landing in a certain spot. This is all due to the Blood Moon, but this time it's different than what we saw in Breath of the Wild. It seems more powerful, and also the way the monsters come to be, if that's what you want to call it, like created, it's much different than what we used to see in Breath of the Wild. In Breath of the Wild, the monsters would just reappear out of thin air from where they were previously slain. From the new trailer, we see that these monsters are sent all over the land of Hyrule from one location. I think it's safe to say that they're coming directly from Ganondorf, right? That's why it's much different this time around, because these enemies that are coming back to life aren't just the ones that Breath of the Wild Link defeated. These are enemies that past heroes have also slain, and Ganondorf is bringing them all back. That is why we see such a new variety of monsters. And I think, now this is just my speculation, all these new enemies were waiting as these blue spirits right here to come back into action when Ganondorf needed them again. Now there's a lot more I could say about these blue spirits, like how I believe this scene comes before Ganondorf is awakened, but I'll leave that for another day because I really want to hear from you guys and what you think of this theory / speculation, or just what you think about these mysterious blue orbs in general. Do you think this theory could hold some ground, or do you firmly believe that these truly are the souls of the innocent people? Whatever the case, let me know. I'm excited for Tears of the Kingdom and I want to hear more about it, so share your thoughts. You guys never fail to surprise me with what you come up with. Thank you all for the support. I truly appreciate all that you do. My previous video did much better than expected, so thank you, thank you, thank you. I really wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for the support you all show the channel, so truly, I thank you. I'm Ace Monkey, have a great day, and thanks for watching.